Kids. I mean, she has two children also, right? If
Yeah,
I'm not
twin
wrong.
kids.
Yeah. So with that also, she is able to manage these all. I think she's a super mom and with lots of tech equipments. So yeah, thank you so much again, Janardhan and Ms. Gomathi. Now I want to share the floor to you. Maybe you can start with your session.
Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction, Rizwan, and thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity as well. Because I know organizing an event with a lot of speakers are not that much easy. It takes a lot of commitments. You have to spend your time and conduct these things. Thank you for that. And I think for the second time we are joining for this. Like last year we have joined, and again this time. Thank you for this opportunity. So, good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you're joining. So, today we'll be talking about Copilot Studio. Like, what are the various things about Copilot Studio? You might have heard about Copilot Studio, might be, but I'll be walking you through like what are the various use cases where you can use this Copilot Studio, and if you have any other, like if I have missed any specific domain or an area, you can just let me know as well. Okay, so I'll be walk you through how Copilot Studio is transforming the industry with the AI powered solution. So in the next 30 to 35 minutes, we will explore the Copilot Studio with AI copilots, which are becoming a game changer, and look at some real world use cases, and also the agents which are already there in Copilot Studio. Like you don't want to spend much time, you can just utilize that Copilot Studio itself. Okay. So, let me take 2 minutes of my time to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Gomathi. I did my doctorate in machine learning and data science. So, my primary area of interest is machine learning. And then I became a Microsoft certified trainer, Microsoft most valuable professional. So, I have been awarded for two categories. One is a business application and data platform. And then in this year, I became MCT community lead, as well as Jana is also an MCT community lead for our region, and Microsoft Learn Expert. So Jana has showed the learning room, right? So the learning expert room. So we both are. We both are delivering talks on that room. I'm a published author and a global speaker. Last year, I have published two books that is on Business Central, and I'm planning to write books on DP600, Power BI, etc. This was my idea. This is my idea. And I'm a Asian India Book of Record holder for my doctorate. Like I have designed a tool for my doctorate. That tool brings me these records. And I'm an MCT Enric Lima Award winner for the Asia region 2024. That is the year of 2024. So this is what about me. I hold nearly 9+ certification in Microsoft. So this is all about me. And if you want to know more about me, like if you want to connect with me through my LinkedIn, Instagram, so any other social media, you can just connect with me. So you can scan it here. Towards the end of the session, I'll be sharing that link as well here. Okay, so this will be the today's agenda. We will understand what is Copilot Studio. Okay, and then I'll be showing you a real world AI use cases, then a small demo with the help of a Copilot Studio, and then we will go with the Q&A. Okay, so Copilot Studio, it's a low code platform designed to build, customize, and deploy AI powered copilots. So previously, like we used to call it as an agents, right? Like in Power App, we have a specific virtual assistant. So instead of that, we are just enhanced. Microsoft has enhanced that power and made it as a AI powered copilots. So whether you are a developer or a business user, you can create AI powered assistant without extensive coding knowledge. Okay, anybody, you may be anyone from any background, any program. You may have a programming background, you may not have a programming background, you may be from any other domain. You can just straight away go ahead with the creating this Copilot. It's not much tough to do this. So now let us understand what makes this Copilot Studio special. Okay, so it's a no code, low code interface, as I told. So this is what the interface, how it looks. So you can simply drag and drop. You can even use the Copilot. Just simply type whatever you want. to create an agent. Okay, create agent for travel itinerary. So simple, just press enter. It will ask few questions. You can simply go ahead with that. Okay, and it has pre-built AI model and connectors. You don't want to create something right from the scratch. So it comes with the ready to use AI capabilities. It has a seamless Microsoft integration as well. Like, of course, all the Microsoft products works well with all the Microsoft ecosystem. So it also works with Microsoft 365, Dynamics 365, and Power Platform. And this also has the custom workflow and automation. So you can tailor AI experiences to specific business needs as well. So to summarize, Copilot Studio enables business to leverage AI without complexity, making AI powered copilots accessible to everyone. But you may have a question, why Copilot AI powered copilots matter much? So it has efficiency and productivity, which means that if you have any some repetitive task, you can make a AI copilot where it will do everything for you. You can schedule, you can make the customer inquiries, freeing up time for the strategic works, etc., etc. So it enhances the decision making as well. It also improves the customer engagement. It has scalability and adaptability. So that's why really we have to go for the copilot. So these are the real world AI use cases. I am just highlighting very few things, very few AI use cases, real world use cases. Beyond this, we have even more. But these are the highlighted AI use cases for us. So let us talk about the business process automation, that is streamlining workflow with AI. So what you can do, you can automate the repetitive task. So AI Copilot can handle tasks like data entry approvals, notifications, etc. So like as I told, it also helps us to do with the workflow optimization. Like AI driven process automation reduces the bottlenecks and improves the speed. AI Copilots works with, of course, all the Power Automate, CRM systems, your Power App. Everywhere you can use this Copilot once you have created. And for example, let us think about like AI powered invoice processing in finance, which will reduce the manual verification time, which also saves time, reduces errors, and improves the operational efficiency as well. So this is the highlighted use cases. Okay. So for example, imagine a finance department that process hundreds of invoice daily. Instead of manually verifying and approving each invoice, an AI copilot you are creating can extract the key details, cross-check the data, and approve or flag discrepancies, reducing processing time from hours to minute. So the impact is what the faster workflow, fewer errors, and increased productivity. So if you're talking about customer support and the chatbots, like enhancing the engagement with the AI copilot. How often do you reach out to a customer support only to wait minutes or even hours for the response? Imagine you have some problem with your bank account or in your for your mobile phone. What they will tell you, you have to call them. They will ask you to dial 3, dial 1, dial 5, blah blah blah. So you have to wait, right? You have to wait for a long time until someone is picking up and responding you about your concern. So what happens if AI copilots are changing that by providing instant and personalized support? This will really change the customer support drastically, right? So what happens here is what, instant response and self service for every reason. Probably like if you wanted to for example, if you want to block a card, your credit card or a debit card or something, you actually supposed to call them, right? So instead, if you have an AI chatbot, the chatbot will answer the customer query in a real time, improving the response rate. You also have multi-channel support. For example, AI Copilot works across web, like mobile apps, and messaging platforms, like Microsoft Teams, WhatsApp, everywhere your AI copilots will work. So this is what multi-channel support, only not only through the website or not only through the mobile apps. You can try this in a various channels as well. Another important thing is what personalization with AI, where AI learns from the past interaction to provide tailored recommendations and support. Let us consider a simple example. Take e-commerce. Okay, an AI chatbot can assist customers with product recommendations, order tracking, and even handle refunds without human intervention. You might have seen that, right? If you come across ordering in a Swiggy, like if you need a help, just if you just type if you type like I want to the quality is poor, so immediately they will ask you whether you want a refund or you want to talk to an agent, or if you wanted to escalate this further. So that is what the real time support from the customer care. What happens, this will really improve the customer satisfaction while reducing the support cost, right? So this is 24 per 7 hours available, and improved customer engagement as well, and reduced operational cost. Next to talk about is what the data insight and decision making. What happens here? So in today's data driven world, organizations are flooded with information. But making sense of this data quickly and effectively is a challenge. There is where AI copilots come in. So they turn a raw data into a meaningful insights. So how AI copilots can be used in the data insights and decision making. So it can automate the data analysis. AI copilots analyze massive data sets in seconds, identifying the trends and anomalies. Then AI helps business forecast sales, demand, and potential risk. And instead of complex SQL queries, users can simply ask what were our top selling products last month and get the instant insights. Let's say a retail company wants to understand which product performed best during the holiday season. An AI copilot, which is connected with a Power BI, can generate instant sales report, highlight trends, and even suggest inventory adjustments for the next season. So, what is the impact here? Faster decision making, improved business intelligence, and proactive strategy planning. And next to talk about is what the industry specific use case, which is finance, healthcare, retail, and more industry specific. So, AI copilots aren't just limited to customer support or analytics. They are transforming entire industry like finance. So AI Copilot assists with the fraud detection, risk management, risk assessment, and a loan processing. Beyond this, it has also additional features as well. Talking about healthcare, AI chatbots provide patient triage, schedule appointments, and offer medical insights. AI copilots enhance the shopping experience by recommending products and providing virtual assistance in retail and e-commerce. If we take manufacturing, AI powered predictive maintenance helps companies prevent equipment failures before they happen. And education, which is like AI copilots, will personalize the learning path, right? If you just go ahead and see, like, if you just give your experience, for example, if you are entering like I am a 0 years experience, I'm a fresher, and I know the basics of Python. I want to become a data analyst. So what it will suggest you is what it will suggest you the clear path, like what you should learn, how you should proceed, and where you can achieve. So everything, as you can see that AI copilots are reshaping industry by automating the process, improving decisions, and enhancing the customer experiences. So it increase the efficiency and intelligent way of working is what the AI copilot's highest aim. So we discussed about few use cases here. So let's go for a live demo. We will just see like how we can utilize the already existing agents in Copilot. So if you wanted to use Microsoft Copilot, so you can just enter this particular, I'm just searching for the chat, 1 minute. So this is the link. Okay. So this is the link. I just shared the link in the comment section. So you can use this Copilot Studio here. So once you join this, once you log in with the Copilot, you can see that you have these options. So this is your side panel, important thing, like we are in the home page. Okay, so in a homepage, you can see few things like you have this Copilot option. Okay, Copilot in Copilot Studio, where you can ask something if you wanted to create. You know, you can describe what it has to create, it will create it. Okay, and what you can see here is what it has something where it has these options which are readily available. Like you can ask for the help desk, expense tracking, HR and benefits. What agent you wanted to create, you can simply select it and create it. This is another way of creating this. Okay, so there are few agents which are already available for you. You don't want to start from the beginning, but only thing is you have to give some knowledge base. Okay, and if you just click here create, okay, let's just go ahead and click create. You can see what is happening. Just click create. So what happens if you wanted to start from the beginning? It will ask you like whether you wanted to create an agent, if you want to explore the existing one. Okay, let's see, like one as a safe travel, which will provide answers to your common travel questions and related health and safety guidelines. Website Q&A, instantly answer user questions using the content of your website. Teams Navigator, it's like it will assist you in finding the colleagues. Okay, IT help desk, financial insight, case management. As I've discussed about various use cases of AI Copilot, so already Microsoft has built some base and important agents which you can directly make use of it. You don't want to start from the scratch. Okay, and see, these are all coming soon. They are just adding this. Like you can find many things which will be added always every month. So you can see approval manager, CV match, job craft, you know, like AI constructed job description and refined interview question, kudos, and status tracker. So these are all which are coming up. Like they'll be adding these agents for you. If you wanted to explore and see, you can also see that. Okay. So this is what the basic agents which are already available for us. And if you click on this agents, if you have created any agent, you can find that agent available here. Okay, and finally it's a library. So you can see here like what are the various libraries which are available for you. Like if you wanted to add, if you want to connect us, so libraries are where you can see the connectors. If you wanted to connect it with, connectors are like the data from where you want to connect. Okay, so if you want to get the data from Zoho, Zepto Mail, you can connect this, use this connector. If you want the data from MailChimp, you can use this Google Drive. So these are the connectors. Okay, and if you click on this three dots, you know, you can see here, just click on this three dots, you can see, as I told, like Copilot, you can connect with the Microsoft ecosystem. Fine. So here you can connect with the Microsoft ecosystems, like what it is, how you can just, if you wanted to connect this, once you have created the agent, imagine once you have created the agent, and if you want to use that agent in the Power Apps, you know, you can either use that, or if you wanted to use that agent in the Power Automate, Power BI, so where you wanted to use it, you can use that. Okay, so here they have some default options which are directly available. If you wanted to connect with that, you can also do that. Okay, so these are the basic details which are available here. Fine. And these are the directly available options here. Now let's go to the home. You can see you have the learning resources as well. So if you want to go ahead and check for the learning resources here, you can also see that. Okay. Now let us, so here they like all the Microsoft related technologies, you can find it. Okay, so this is a quick start application. So you can see that if you wanted to deploy, create and deploy an agent, just click that. It will give you, it will redirect you to the documentation. So you can just see that how you have to utilize this, like how you can just start learning this. Okay, so all these things are available. Let us try to use some basic thing like website Q&A. Let us try to use this website Q&A, instantly answer user questions using the content of your website. So once you click that, okay, it will take you to this. So this is, it's a name of a co- Copilot. Okay, if you want to change this name, you can use that. And if you want to change the icon, You can click here and change the icon. You can upload if you have any icons here. Okay, so here they have given the description. Okay, this is what the description you have seen, like we have just saw in the description. So if you want to just go ahead with the thing, you can also do that. Okay, or else you can, if you want to write an enhanced one, you can also write it. And you can, if you want to add instructions, you can do that. And this is what the knowledge, this is important. As of now, it is getting the knowledge from Microsoft. Okay, if you want it, like it is getting the knowledge from Microsoft link. Okay, that is what the website Q&A. So if you want to add any knowledge, you can click here. So this is where you have to click to add the knowledge. Okay, you can click the click to add the knowledge here. And then if you just click that add knowledge, it will take you to add some options like knowledge here. So how you can do this? Either you can just click on the public website. So if you want to get the public website, you can do it. Or if you have the data in the SharePoint, you can also get the data from the SharePoint. Or else if you wanted to, like any other feature. So advanced feature is not enabled for this particular thing. Okay. So let me just go ahead with the public website, and I'm just going to add my website. Okay. Just to add here. So I'm going to go with learnwithgomes.com. So .com is my blog. Okay. So I'm going to add it here. Okay. So I want to confirm this. So this is the knowledge description. Just click add. So you can see here that learn with Gomes is also added. So whatever the website you wanted to add, but ensure that it don't have any authentication. Like it should not ask for any username or the password or something. Okay, it should be publicly available. That is what it is telling. It should be publicly available. So once this is done, like you can just click create. Okay, you have this create option. Just click create. So what happens, your first agent is setting up without any coding knowledge. You just need to read it. Okay. Meanwhile, it create. I just wanted to invite you to see my GitHub page where you can find a lot of repositories for the Power BI, for the Business Central. So far, I'm just in the intermediate level of Copilot. So once I'm okay with Copilot, I'll also upload those repositories as well here. You can see all the repositories here in my GitHub Copilot, sorry, GitHub page. So yes, now I think our GitHub is ready. Um, okay, so on the right side, you can see this is the right side. 1 minute, I'll just show you. So in this page, you can see that you can just ask this agent. Okay, if you want to ask the agent of anything regarding your website, you can ask that. Okay, let me just ask something to describe about it. So let me just go ahead and click here. What is the scope of the learn with? So sorry for the, let me just see sometimes. Okay, so here I just asked the question like, what is the scope of the Learn with Combs website? So it is creating like where it is fetching is what from the About Us page. So it is getting list aims to help the readers learn new skill and knowledge. It offers a wide variety of articles, tutorials, and resource covering topics such as technology. So everything. Okay, so because I have given the knowledge as my website, right? I have given the knowledge. I have added my website. So based on that, it is just giving me some answer. Okay, so I'm just going to ask, what is the recent blog which is posted? Okay, I'm asking about what is the recent blog which is posted for this particular website. So here, the most recent blog is what? Power BI Service Bootcamp live sessions by Dr. Go. So I have whatever I'm creating the boot camps like live sessions, I will be posting it here. So can you tell me most viewed blog? So I'm asking which blog is most viewed, like which has the highest views in that. So it is showing top 5 project websites for the students. So this is the most viewed blog. So if I wanted to ask more, so I just clicked on this reference. Okay, so you can see here that actually we were in this overview. Okay, so on the top you can see here. Okay, so these are the key things which you can use. Okay, these are the key points which are here in the Copilot. Okay, so we are in the overview phase where you can just see what are the various options which are available here. Okay, so the basic idea about it, and you can see that you have knowledge. Once you clicked this, okay, knowledge, so you can see here what are the knowledge source, like what is the knowledge base we have added. Okay, what are the knowledge base, so which defines the source the AI uses to answer the question, which source the AI is using. If you wanted to add more source, you can add here, clicking here add a knowledge, you can add it here. Okay, so the next one is the topics. Okay, by default for all the agent you have the topic. For example, what is the topic is what you are structuring your bots response based on the different category. For example, if I'm telling good morning, so what it will do is it will respond me like hello, how can I help you today, right? So what is this, if someone is asking me like good morning or good or something, greeting, someone is greeting me good morning or good evening, so how it has to respond me back. Okay, if I am typing goodbye, so what it should respond me. So this is what we call it as a topic. Okay, so if you just click on this topic, it will take you further. Like for example, if the phrases are bye, bye for now, bye now, goodbye, no thank you. So what it should ask me is what? It is asking me some question. Okay, so what happens once if someone is trying to say bye, it is what it is triggering. It is asking me, would you like to end your conversation? Okay, so this is what end of our conversation. If this is a boolean, right? So here you can see it is showing me something like yes or no. Okay, it is showing me like yes or no, which is the boolean. Okay, this is what the boolean. Okay, this boolean identify yes or no. So based on my response or based on the response from the users, this copilot will be like will be behaving accordingly. Okay, so this is what like yes or no. If yes, if someone is telling yes, okay, true, then the conversation will be ended. If someone is telling no, it will tell me that go ahead, I am listening. Let me just try to say no and let's see like what it is actually responding. So I'm just clicking no. So what it is telling, go ahead, I'm listening. So this one is enabled, right? So this is what the topics like that. If you wanted to add some topics to that, like for example, if you wanted to add a topic, these are the default topic like goodbye, greeting, start over, thank you. So if you want to add some more thing into it, you can add it. Okay, if you want to add something like blog. Okay, so if someone is typing blog, what you want to response, so you can add that. So here this is a custom topics. You also have a system topic, okay, which is already there. Okay, if you want to use this system topic, you can also use this. These are the system based topics. Next comes actions. So actions defines a task the bot can perform. The bot can perform. What task a bot can perform? So because it's all like it's a already built-in agent, right? So there is nothing much task. Actions happen. Okay. So if you wanted to add some actions, okay, so you can ask the create that as well. Fine. So for example, so what type of action you can ask here is what? Like fetch and display latest blog post, which I have already told, right? But it has to display the complete blog post. Now, what happened if it is showing me the link? Okay, if I click this link, it will redirect me to that particular blog post and tell us show that. But what if I wanted to display the complete blog here. Okay, that is one possible. And if you wanted to provide a personalized recommendation, okay, for example, what article should I read to learn about an AI chatbot? So something which you wanted to create it by yourself, you can just click on this add action. And for example, here they have some roles like delete a row, get worksheet, get forecast. These are the default, like already available. So if you want to create something, you can also create it. Okay, some actions, like if you want to describe an action to create a prompt, new Power Automate flow, new custom connector, something if you want to create, you can also create it from here. And next comes the activity. Like what is this activity is all about is what which will shows the bot interaction, how recently the bot has been interacted. So we have to turn on the generative AI. I haven't turned on it, so that is why it is not showing this. Okay, so here you have to turn on this. So once if you click that, all the agents activity will be enabled. Okay, so it will take some time. Mm, yes, so I'm just going back to this. Okay, so activity. So once I have enabled it, you can see that your system, your thing is enabled. And since I haven't asked anything, um, hi. So if I add hi, so what happens? Immediately my activity map is enabled, right? So session started. So the phrase, some phrase that they have asked, yes, give me the blog, tell me the most viewed blog. Okay, so what happens? Session complete. Again, it will start your session and this knowledge source. It is searching something, right? And it is showing you that, yes, this is the activity which is happening. So this is what the activity is all about. And next one comes in with the analytics, right? So what is this analytics is all about is what, like what it will track the performance of the bot. Okay, so bot performance, how it is actually performing. So it will enable once you publish the bot. Okay, because it has to be live. And other thing like channels, in which channel you're going to like make it available. So let me just go ahead with the demo website. Okay, this is telephony, this is Microsoft. If you want to go use that, as I told, right, like multi-channel. So if you wanted to display that in the Microsoft Teams, demo website, custom website, mobile app, Facebook, Slack, wherever you want, you can just enable that. So I'm just going to go with the demo website because it will create a demo website for me. Um, okay, so I have to enable this setting security authentication. Okay, let me just go ahead here. I'll go to this agent. Um, okay, so for this, we have to this here, you have a settings and the security. You have to go ahead and access the security. And then authentication, you have to enable the authenticate manually. Okay, no authentication. Let me just go ahead with no authentication so that it will be available for everywhere. Okay, as of now, I'm just going ahead with the no authentication. But if you are creating it for any project or something, please don't go ahead with the open authentication because that is not advisable. Okay, so channels, I'm just going to go ahead with the demo website. Try out the demo, the agent. Okay, so this copy, I'm just going to copy this. Okay, share this website. Let me just open it here. Okay, I'm just trying my bot. So I'm just going to type hi. Okay. Okay, sometimes this will happen. It won't properly. Let me try one second. Okay, so sometimes it will take time to deploy. So okay, it's taking some time. Let's see this. Fine. So yes, this is how you can. Okay, so sometimes it will take some time, or you have to give a proper authentications or something. Few things, if we have missed it, it won't work well. Okay, it is still sending. Okay, fine. Um, Let me just try again once more. It's connecting. Okay. We're looking into the error. Okay, something, some error has happened. I'm sorry about it. So like this, you can just start using this. Okay. Okay, fine. Um, So this is how you can try it with your. We have done with all these things, but sometimes like because sometimes as you might have faced these things because this Azure and Copilot, everything which are in the cloud, it won't work well as we expect. Sometimes might I'll just publish it and try to work on it. Okay, just give me a second. So meanwhile, I just wanted to show you until it publishing. So I just want to tell you that here you can find my channel here. So where you can find a lot of boot camps for specifically for Power BI. So if you are working into Power BI or a Business Central like AL coding boot camps, I'll be conducting. Like last month, I have conducted Power BI services bootcamp. So this one you can see it's a Power BI services, which is like right from this covers the topics from PL 300. Okay, if you are aspiring to become a PL 300, like you can just try this. Okay, it's published. Okay, got it. It's published. Let me just try to go ahead with the channel again. Let me just try to go ahead with the channel again. Let me see whether it is connecting. Okay, so let me just type hi. Okay, so because we have to publish. Sorry for the sound. So I'm just typing like what um how many blogs are published about Business Central. Okay, so my primary goal is about Business Central. So it is finding the blogs which are published on Business Central, and it is going to give me this. Okay, there are two blogs related to Business Central Dynamics, older Dynamics blog. Okay, it is actually my okay, because the tags I might be given a different one. How many blogs on AL? So it is fetching based on the tags. Okay, so let me see. Uh, do not okay, specific information about the blogs published. Okay, it couldn't find the total number of blogs, but it is trying to give me something. Okay, uh, can you display the blogs recently published about internship? Okay, so I'm just going to type at the end about internship. Okay, so this is how this is a custom website. What Copilot has created a website for us, and it is showing that these are the possible this is how you can just interact with them. Okay, so anything like for example, if you want to display, if you want to make this available in your website, so that's a custom website. Okay, you can just embed this particular code into your website, where else it will be popping up. Okay, as well as the mobile app. If you want to make it in the mobile app, it's possible in the email, in the direct line speech, but you have to give a proper specification here, as well as please do not make it as a public, like without any authentication. It's very sensitive. Okay, because just to show you the demo, I made it as an authentication, as a no authentication required. So please be very careful about it. Just make it like this. Okay, so yes, this is all about the today's session. So if you wanted to know more about me, if you want to connect with me, I'll be sharing my LinkedIn handle here. Thank you so much for. If you have any questions, you can just ask me here. I'll be here for another until I clarify your question. I'll be here. Okay, so and this is here in my channel. One thing I just wanted to tell you is what I'll be conducting a live session every week for how to become an MCT, MVP, and also like commonly asked questions will be there. No, like we'll be confused with to whom we can ask. So all these, even if you have any suggestion, you can also tell me like this is what the topic which I'm looking for, I'll be very happy to answer your questions. You can also connect with me through my LinkedIn handle, join my a personal teams community as well as the learning room. um, yes, it's open for questions.
Thank you, Gomathi, for the session. We got a lot of idea about uh, Copilot Studio, how we can build AI applications, and how we can write our own topics, create actions, and all. The session was really good, and there are a few questions which is already hanging here. So, one question is, what are the easiest ways for students and new developers to start working with AI tools?
Okay, what are the easiest way to start with AI tool, right?
Yeah, for especially for students and new developers.
Okay, for students and developer, I can tell you like Microsoft has a basic fundamental AI. I hope you also might have known Azure
Yes.
Fundamental, Azure AI Fundamental. Okay, so which is we call it as AI 900. Okay,
Mhm.
so you can start understanding what is this, what is AI is actually. So it's not mandatory that you have to do the certification in order to understand this, but learn the path here. And I have the specific playlist for this AI 900. The complete playlist we have covered. Like I have covered here, like what is right from the machine learning, what is the auto ML in Azure, how to use the content safety, everything. And also Azure has generative AI fundamentals. Okay, so if you want to understand anything, you can just start with this. Okay, fundamentals of generative AI. You can learn this and understand how this Copilot and AI works. Okay, this is the first way of starting your career. So AI, I can recommend everyone. Though this is not my primary area of interest, like as I have told, like my primary MVP category is on Business Central and data. That is what my primary area. But it is always good to learn the new technology. It's not a new technology, although so it's already we are living with AI, so it's best to start learning and understanding this.
Yeah, that's a great answer. So, if you anyone want to start about the AI, so there are lots of AI information available in the internet, and most of the time, especially students, developers, they get confused. Okay, what to start, where to start. So, best thing is to start with Azure Fundamental, Azure 900, AI 900, and fundamentals of generative AI. So AI 900 will help you to know, get the basic idea of what is AI, what are AI tools, what are the what are the services available, and so on. So I think that's a good way to start. Great.
Yes.
There is another question. What are the security risks involved in deploying AI copilots, and how do you mitigate them?
What are the sorry, I didn't get it.
Security risks involved in
Security
AI.
risks.
Yeah, in AI deployments and AI deployments, especially for pilots, and how do we mitigate it?
Okay, AI and co-pilots, right? So the first risk, what I personally feel is what data privacy. Okay, of course, but Azure has this Entra ID, your secret keys, everything. So this is what I can suggest. What is the first thing which I see is what data privacy and confidentiality risk. Okay, so AI co-pilots may process and store sensitive information, leading to the potential data leakage, but you have to implement, I think, like because since you are using the Azure, and if it is through the company policy, so we have this GDPR, HAPAA, and other data privacy laws are there, which are implemented based on the region wise, right? So it is if you are using an on-premise or private cloud deployments for the sensitive data, it will be good, but we cannot always rely on that, right? So it's always good to manage your Entra ID, your keys properly. Okay, don't give away your keys or anything. Another important security risk which I see is what unauthorized access or misuse. Like users can exploit AI powered, but again, how you can just go ahead with this, what are the role based access controls and OAuth, multi-factor authentication, SSO, etc. and make it like a strict permissions, like who should interact with your AI. As I showed, I have immediately, you might have seen that, immediately I have changed that to the authenticate with the Microsoft, because previously in order to show you that it's a publicly available channel, so I have changed it to no authentication. This is a risky one, okay? And although your Copilot, wherever you are going out of the protection way, Microsoft will alert you. Okay, so it is telling like allowing anonymous end users to the chat. It is not like, it is not suggested. So it's always check twice before you use that. And sometimes, like AI prompt injection attacks can happen. So attackers can manipulate AI response by injecting malicious prompts, tricking the AI into the revealing sensitive data. I hope all might have come across this. For directly, if you go and ask AI, right, give me the access key for the Windows, license key for the window, it will not give you. But if you just ask some questions, like narrate it with a story or something, and some character in the story is asking for the secret key, it will give you the secret key. Okay, so this is what we call it as a AI prompt injection attack. So it is good if you are using the prompt filtering to block malicious input, rate limiting. So that is what I showed you here. So if you are using, I'm just telling in terms of AI Copilot, even you can do this for the Azure as well. So here in the topics, you can just tell that, okay, if someone is asking, add a topic, someone is asking for a different set of word, or key terms or words, you should say like the immediately that also can be created as an action. Okay, so if someone is asking this, you the Copilot should respond like, please don't ask this, this is sensitive, like that. Okay, and further, like API security risks are there, like application programming interface security risk. You can use implement API authentication, OAuth, API keys, HTTPS, like encrypted communications, and audit logs to monitor the API calls as well. And sometimes, like deepfake and phishing attacks may also happen. Like fake or misleading content, AI generated content detections, everything. And as I told, like always be very careful with your passwords, and also rely on the Copilot and Azure security policies.
Yeah, that's a great answer. Actually, what I can suggest anyone who is implementing AI solution, first they can build a policy to deploy their solution. Policy means they can refer to some standard guidelines, or even they can ask AI tools what are the security policies we should apply for the AI applications, how we can secure it in terms of authentications, in terms of content safety, in terms of deployments, environments, and so on. So these are the content safety. I think we should build a policy before we publish. And Microsoft also give you the standard policy. Even Microsoft has now security copilots. So maybe you can utilize that security copilots to get the suggestions on your environments and your services. Yeah,
Yes,
I
any other
think.
questions?
There is one more question. Can Copilot Studio be customized domain specific AI applications?
Yes, we can
Yes,
customize this
yes.
yeah.
So already I think during your presentation you showed some example
Yeah.
like HR related Copilot's agent can be built. It can be related with some other
Hmm.
domain specific. So it is
Yeah.
quite possible. Yeah. I think that's all, Miss Gomathi. Any last things you want to sum up? Because your session is the last for this event,
Oh,
so we are also
great.
ready to wind up this session. Yes.
Okay, great. First of all, I want to thank the organizers and the team, and specifically like accommodated for my timing, because I have requested for the time morning, right from morning 10 o'clock. I've been completely tied up. So thank you for that. And this is really required for all the like all the tech enthusiasts. Like, what are the latest topics which are happening? Thank you for this opportunity. And please, I recommend everyone to please try Copilot, because it's easy. Don't just just stop yourself because you are not from computer science background. It's not for computer science background, it's for everyone. So you can just learn and try to be on track and update yourself every day. At least learn at least 5 to 10 minutes every day so that you can be on the track. Thank you. All the
That's
best.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will add something on top of that, like
Mhm.
this Copilot Studio, especially, or even some of the Microsoft. These are not actually built for like highly tech person. It can be used by even citizen developers also, like those who are. You just need to know your logic, and steps are quite simple. You don't need to write complex coding. Just with a small effort, you will be able to develop the solutions. And there are lots of even these days helpers are there for you. Even it can be help from the Copilot. You can use ChatGPT and some other LLMs to get the steps and all. So yes, thank you everyone for joining. Especially, I'd like to thanks every speakers who are taking their personal time. It's not only the 30-minute or 40-minute session time, but they need huge time to prepare their content, to get ready with the presentation, and that's all where they need to even research about something new which they can present. And also the attendees who are able to attend this session, they spend their time for learning. So both way it is helpful for both. And thank you all for joining the event, season of AI exploring current trends and advancement. Thank you all, and we will be publishing the recording of this session. I mean, within this week, next week, sorry. Thank you all, and
Thank
we
you.
will wind up the call. Thank you, Mr. Gomathi. Thank you,
Thank you.
attendees. Bye bye.